Notre Dame football recruiting update with Mike Singer from Blue and Gold Illustrated. I'm Darren Pritchett from WSBT Radio. All right, how about some good vibes surrounding James Flanagan, a legacy
Yeah,
guy?
so legacy guy. His father wore number 44 at Notre Dame, Jim Flanagan. Of course, I think you guys might remember him on a cover of a magazine back in the day. So Flanagan took his father's number, just multiplied it by 2. So James Flanagan from Green Bay, Wisconsin, wears number 88, and you would hope that if James Flanagan is twice the player his father was, then you're looking at a NFL Hall of Famer down the road for sure. But we won't get ahead of ourselves here. So here's a really interesting thing, Darren. Notre Dame only wanted to take one tight end in the 2025 class. They got Nate Roberts. They're done. What do you do with James Flanagan? A 4-star tight end, number 200 player nationally, number 7 tight end per the On3 industry ranking, a Notre Dame legacy. What do you do about that? You stop recruiting James Flanagan, who's also a pretty big time player. Offers from Notre Dame, Wisconsin, Michigan, Penn State, Stanford, Missouri, and a few others, like a pretty big time player. What do you do about that? So Notre Dame really likes his film on defense too. And for folks watching on YouTube, this first play, he sprints down the field about 90 yards and tracks down a running back, and I believe forces a fumble too. So Notre Dame goes, we're going to continue to recruit you. So Roberts commits to Notre Dame in mid-June. You saw Flanagan on campus at the end of July for that grill and chill cookout thing. Continue to recruit him. My understanding was they said, we're going to recruit you as an athlete. Tight end possibly, but also very much defensive end, like that, some kind of front 7 role, linebacker, D-end, Viper, whatever. So that worked out well that then Roberts decommits. It's not like now you got to call up Flanagan and say, hey, boo, we still want you. Like, hey, can you come back? No, they've been recruiting him this entire time. So, and talking to their name sources this week, I mean, this has been a prediction I've wanted to log for a while. There's just weirdness about logging. Just doing the prediction things can be weird. So I usually will err on the side of caution on that. But with Roberts decommitting, and then this coming, this just makes so much sense. I have a hard time seeing him not ending up at Notre Dame. And Flanagan's a good player, Darren. He's physical. He's got great size. I feel like he's pretty versatile. And you see him play, you're like, yeah, this is more of a throwback tight end. Again, very physical. He's strong. The size. I think this would be a really nice pickup for the Irish. Someone who bleeds blue and gold as well. Nothing imminent from what I'm understanding here, Darren. I don't think he's gonna announce a commitment to Notre Dame tomorrow or something, but Notre Dame definitely does look like the favorite to land him right now.
Okay. Mike, let's go to another 2025 prospect, an offensive lineman, Owen Stree, visiting Ohio State. Or actually for the Ohio State game, excuse me. So
Correct.
Tell us some news about that.
Yeah, so this is a pretty big deal. And Darren, I've said this before. I don't know what shows do so many different things right now, but this Notre Dame Ohio State game, September 23rd, might be the single biggest recruiting weekend Notre Dame's ever had in terms of just star power. You're going to have like 80% of your 2024 class on campus, and pretty much every big Notre Dame target in the 2025 class, especially the ones who have the means to get to campus, your Midwest kids, a lot of these players who have been visiting Notre Dame in the spring and summer, every single one of them either are setting up that visit to get to Notre Dame at the end of September, or they're hoping to. Like, this is going to be an absolutely massive weekend. Owen Stree from Wisconsin, Catholic Memorial, 6'7", 295 pounds, top 100 player per the On3 industry ranking, told Blue and Gold Kyle Kelly earlier today that he will be visiting Notre Dame for the Ohio State game. And this kid has been a regular at Notre Dame. He's visited in mid-April, was back in June, and then at the end of July for the grill and chill. So from what I understand, he's like the offensive tackle target on the board. Like, this is the biggest name to know, with being a Midwest kid, someone who the staff highly covets. Which, a side note, you know, when I say that, I don't want to be like, he's the number one guy, because I don't want, like, Josh Petty, this other elite offensive tackle from Georgia, to hear that and be like, oh, well, I'm not their number one guy. Like, I don't think coaches really do that as much. Like, no, there is a handful of tier A targets, and these are the guys we want. We'll take any combo of them. Like, I think that's more of it than stacking it up. Here's our 1, 2, 3 there. I don't think they do that. It's more of tiers, tier A, tier B, tier C, that type of thing. So Streebig, definitely a crucial target for the Fighting Irish. And Darren, how about Notre Dame dipping into Wisconsin?
Yeah.
It took them 20 years to sign a player from Wisconsin. Was it Brian Bedash, I believe, in the 2002 class, if I recall? It took them 20 years to sign their next guy, Billy Strouth, in the 2022. Oh,
the years run
come on,
together.
bring it together, Singer. Bring it together, Singer. 2022 class. And now you could see, Notre Dame land a couple of guys from Wisconsin in 2025, and Owen Stree and James Flanagan.
Those guys might be playing at Lambeau Field in a couple of
Yeah,
years.
how about
Notre
that?
Dame and Wisconsin.
Especially Flanagan, Green Bay, Wisconsin. That's where he lives. So that would be really cool for him, for sure.
Well, Mike, the season is upon us, just days until the opener, and Blue and Gold Illustrated continues to pump out the information.
Really excited for this football season, Darren. We got a really good lineup for our shows at YouTube. We'll have 5 throughout the week, live shows, and then, of course, content like this as well, the pre-recorded stuff. So please go to our YouTube channel. If you just search Blue and Gold Illustrated or Notre Dame Mike Singer, whatever, you should find me on YouTube, no problem. And then, of course, on our website, blueandgold.com, we'll always have various offers. So just stay tuned to the website. Lock into my Twitter at Mike T. Singer. We always have different offers we're tweeting out and whatnot. So please do just head to blueandgold.com. Head to the loose emoji board for conversation with thousands of Notre Dame fans. And we definitely hope to see you there.
Rumor has it this Darren guy and Tyler Hork are going to hook up on a live chat on Mondays. That's the rumor.
I wasn't going to say anything because I didn't know if you had said anything about it, but I have heard that rumor.
Okay.
And I will be producing that first show, Darren. So don't mess up.
You got nothing to worry about. I'll have my tux on. I'll look good for you.
Sounds good, my friend.